We're going to discuss amazing topics today: personalized trading plans, tailored trading approach, essential resources for success, education, and mentorship. We'll try to cover as much as we can. This is each topic is quite lengthy, but I'll try my level best to cover as much as I can. We'll see. Let me clean up my screen first now. Okay, so today after this webinar, moving forward, we're going to be discussing about the market updates, in terms of what we have analyzed the last week, and based on the analysis, how the market performed and where were the opportunities we have taken the maximum benefit. And the most important thing is, what are the upcoming opportunities is developing it. We're going to keep things in the fundamental point of view or in the technical point of view. So that's going to help you guys. And then every week we're going to be, reviewing what we have analyzed last week and what moving forward opportunities. And that definitely is going to help you. So today, webinar, we're going to be starting in a few minutes. Just have 1 minute left. So let's wait another 2 minutes just to let most of the people to come. Just to recap, if you haven't seen all of my previous webinars, most of them is full of information and interesting subjects. So if you have a time, go through my previous webinars, which is on MyQFX YouTube channel. Definitely that's going to help you, because most of the trading we do in MyQFX platform are based on the information which has been provided on the previous webinar. So it's very important for you to go through those webinars, so then you will understand. In one go, you won't understand everything, but you will get some information. And some of the webinars, make your notes, and if you have any questions, because we do weekly webinars, so you have the opportunities to ask some question. So today, our webinar is basically, I'm going to give you industry standard information plus as a layman, I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios in terms of, let's suppose if I want to, trade as a part-time, have some resources, how should I plan my trading, and how should I take some benefit? Or if I want to be a very serious trader, I want to trade as a full-time. So what sort of information I needed, what sort of resources I need to become as a full-time trader. Or if you want to be, trade with the QBN funding, because we also, QBN, we also provide funds to the successful traders. So that information can also be provided if you're looking for it. All right, so we had an amazing audience on board, so we're not going to be wasting more time. We're going to start on time, because as mentioned in trading, discipline and patience is the key. So we are already patient 2-3 minutes. So now, based on the discipline, we should be starting it. Okay. All right, so let's talk about the personalized trading plans. Okay, so just before I start, let's do the homework, which is a disclaimer. You can take the screenshot and read it later, or you want to read it. I'm going to read the last paragraphs. We are not affiliated with, nor we represent any security broker, dealer, or investment company. We are not licensed or qualified to provide investment advisory. Any trading decision we share are for the informational purpose only and should not be taken as financial or investment advice. It is important to verify all information independently, and any action you take based on the information are entirely your own responsibility. All right, so this is the homework. All right, let's talk about the define your trading goals. Because I have...
you sharing the screen?
You're not sharing my screen?
No, we can't see anything. And if you could do me a huge favor, could you make QBN Corporate co-host, so that he can keep an eye on the audience?
Okay.
Because he made you host and then lost his control.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
Great. Yeah, sorry, we couldn't see your screen. That's why I had to interject, because I knew you were sharing something, and we just thought you'd talk.
My apology for that, because I have so many meetings, and that's okay. Let me. Okay, shall I make you the co-host, right?
I'm already co-host. It's can you see Cuban Corporate? It's got your banner.
Yeah, yes, I got it.
If you just kindly make him co-host as well.
Got it.
Amazing, thank you.
Okay, all right. Sorry, apologies, guys, for the thingy. Let's move on. Okay, so as mentioned in today, because we already discussed a few things and we already done this homework. Let's move into the another one. Okay, so define your trading goals. Based on my experience training many individuals as a retail trader, I always ask what's first question because what do you want to achieve with the forex trading? Example, you want to make a consistent profit, long-term wealth, or passive income, because this is very crucial and important. Because either you are experienced trader or struggling, or you are just coming to the trading. As mentioned in the beginning, trading is all about the discipline. So in a discipline, the first key important thing, you have to decide why exactly you want to trade. What's your objective and what's your goals, right? So in terms of like when I was talking to individuals, if somebody has a full-time job or part-time job, or somebody is retired, right, they want to be considered as a full-time trading. So people coming from different backgrounds. So based on that, and the people are coming from different regions. So based on that, I provide them information, accordingly. But once you have the industry information, how the trading works, which is I've already explained in my previous webinar. So based on that, you have to define specifically, very specific in terms of trading. It's a very important. Because if you decide just to make a trade a couple of hours to make some extra passive income, or even if you have the complete knowledge of trading but you don't have time to trade, but you know how trading works, so there's other also opportunity which is QBN is also offering uh, you know uh, flex strategy for that you can join them. So but in order to do that, if you understand the forex trading how it works, so you will have a complete extra advantage to avail those kind of strategies with where somebody can manage your funds. So it's very important. You need to define either you want to trade as a couple of hours, or if you want to trade as a full-time. What's your plan? You want to make a long-term wealth or passive income, right? And as always mentioned to my individual students, is set a realistic short-term and the long-term goals. So what you have to do, just sit down, get the, first of all, understanding the industry, then sit down and, decide yourself what exactly you want, right? In terms of how you want to take the benefit from the force trading. So once you define your goals, in this example, let's say, hypothetically, I'm going to take as a user, and then we can take that journey as a user. So then you will completely understand. So I'm going to pick up as a user who have a full-time job. He just want to trade a couple of hours, or another user he wants to do as a full-time trader. So both users journey I'm going to take alongside with this presentation. So then you can find out which one, relevant information based on your lifestyle, then you can adopt it accordingly. Okay. Right. So let's take about as I'm a full-time job, I have a couple of hours to trade, and I know how trading works. My objective and goals is to make a couple of pips, or like let's suppose hypothetically I want to make like for example, as a normal layman retail trader, like $200-300 per day. My account size is, let's say, 10,000, and I'm just gonna trade a couple of hours, and if I can make it. So that's my plan. Or another uses thinking, okay, I finished my study, I finished my job, I want to be in terms of full-time trading. Okay, so then I ask questions, okay, if you don't trade for the next 6 months, how are you going to survive? So if I get the answer, yes, I have a 6 month of survival, which is I can survive, then it's okay. You can join as you can trade as a full-time trading, because the trading, sometimes you make profit, sometimes you don't. So if you are depending on it as a survival, so the month you don't make any profit, so how are you going to survive? So these are the two users we're going to take as a journey. Okay, so both have decided. One is few hours a day, one is a full-time. Let's move on to next slide. Then we say choose a trading style, which is I already explained my previous webinar. I'm going to refer to this one. So your trading style should match your risk tolerance, availability, and the personality, right? So one is called a scalping trading, very short-term trading, high frequency trading. You make a couple of minutes, take a profit and get out. The day trading, short-term, not overnight trades. You say the end of the day, I close my trades. I don't want to think about the trading and I want to enjoy my life. Swing trading, medium terms, okay, at least, I can hold this position for a couple of days or weeks, and position trading is a long term. So once you understand all of it, which is already explained in my previous webinar. So let's talk about these two user journeys. So let's talk about the part-time one, right? Part-time said, okay, I have only, I can spend like 1 hour or 2 hours. Maximum I can spend 1 hour or 2 hours, so I don't have any time to trade. So I would rather go to the scalping one, make a couple of pips, or I can just do a day trading, right? But I just want to make a quick bucks, right? So I would rather go for scalping and short-term trading. I made a couple of pips, job done. That's all I wanted. And the full-time trader say, okay, I think I would rather go for day trading. I'm also interested in scalping if I find any opportunity, but I'm gonna spend quite a lot of time because that's gonna be my full time. So I'm gonna be doing my trading, day trading. End of the day, I'll trade in the morning, London morning session. I'll be trading in the New York session, make up a couple of trades, and plan, to make, or my, surviving into this business. And then if I see any long swing trading opportunity, position trading, I would consider, but I would really prefer go for the day trading. Okay, so once the user define this thing, this is another chapter I'm going to explain to you. So let's suppose a part-time, he is more interested about scalping. Make 20, 30 pips, job done. Another one, spending like 2 sessions, London session, or New York session, making something good profit. By end of the day, he wants to close his position. All right, let's move to another one. So then I explained to, okay, select a trading strategy. Your strategy should be based on the technical or fundamental analysis. So in technical strategies, what strategy comes? Moving strategies like moving average, I'm going to explain to you in a minute, and the support, resistance, price action, candlestick pattern, Fibonacci retracements, RSI. So these are the informations required in terms of, for the technical, to develop a technical strategy. So you can simplify it. Some people just go only for moving average. Some people only go for support and resistance. Some only go for the price action. Some of them, they go for Fibonacci's or ISM or band. These are the indicators that has been used in the trading. And then fundamental analysis. Then some traders say, okay, I want to trade, just on the news, geographic events, central bank policies, or you can combine both of them, technical and fundamental analysis. So let's talk about the part-time and the full-time. Part-time traders, sometimes they said, okay, I'm going to be just looking for the news. If any news comes, then I can look at the technical. If I line it, then I'll be, taking a trade here, or I'm just going to be looking any support and resistance. If that price is at the major support and resistance, if any fundamental aligned to it, then I'll be taking a trade here, make a couple of pips, job done. Or if I have a strategy, if the price cross this moving average, I'll take some few pips, my job is done, right? So that's basically for the part-time trader. So I'm gonna open the MyQFX platform as well, and I'll demonstrate to you live as well in terms of how part-time and full-time scenario. Then you will understand. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, so let's look at these. I'm talking about the part-time, right? When you're talking about the technical, we are talking about this selecting a strategy, right? And MyQFX platform, we provide, quite interesting strategy, which is we called our own momentum-based strategy. And we look at in the 4-hour chart, and we look at the intraday where we can enter. So let's suppose if I want to be as a part-time trader, so I have found just like a moving average. What is the moving average? This is the moving average here. It says when this is green, this is another indicators. You can call it MACD or whatever, but this is just I'm giving you the as a part-time trader what he's planning into it. So what the strategy is saying is that every time when the price is above this orange EMA and the moving average, this is indicator, momentum is green. So every time when the price come back and develop continuation, I'll be taking a trade here, make a 20-30 pips, and if I make 20 pips, 30 pips, my job is done. My target is the part-time. And let's suppose he started his open up platform. At that time, the price was at this level. So he wait for a few minutes and then he take another trade here, make a couple of pips. And if you don't see that opportunity, he doesn't trade at all. So this is one of the example. I'm going to give you another example here just to give you clear information here. So let's talk about the pound yen, say here. So pound yen, what I'm looking here as a part-time trader, I'm looking based on the strategy. When the momentum is bullish, the price is above the orange EMA, and the price come back and retest, then I'm going to take a trade here and make a couple of pips. When the price hit my 20 pips, I made it, job done. Or, let's suppose based on the momentum, but of course, you're not going to get winning all the time. If I get this pullback and take a long trade here, this trade came into loss, I make a 10 pips minus, I just close my trade. I'm not going to trade anymore. Alas, job done, right? So this is what we call, part-time, strategy. You can build it. This is one of the example I give it with our own platform, because we have amazing strategy which based on that, any part-time trader when they log in, they can find the opportunity. So let's talk about the full-time trading, right? So I'm trading, a couple of hours. I'm trading London morning session, or and the New York Open. So my objective is to look at the high time frame, look at what sort of price is developing it, where the market is going to head, right? So again, as mentioned here, support and resistance. So as you can see here, this orange line means that the price was at this level. Price nicely come back and respected here. We can see here, this is what kind of candlestick pattern is, which we discussed in last webinar. So you can see a bullish engulfing candle. It means the bull is getting in power. So high probability price might going to be upsides. And if you look at here and the price action here, the candlestick, price came back here and then break this level and the price continue. Okay, fantastic. So now I'm going to be taking a long trade here. Any pullback, anytime in intraday when the price come down, I'm going to jump into the trade and take the benefit. So this is as a full-time trader, that's what we train people. So let's look at the as an intraday full-time trader. Okay, now I'm waiting for that. as soon as the price develop. And top of that, we also provide analysis in real time. Like this is the analysis we provided. You can see here 9 o'clock in the London morning. And I was watching here. Okay, good. Wow, fantastic. Okay, analyst mentioned that let's get as look for the breakout. Means like price has developed this structure. As soon as the price go up, okay, amazing. I'll take this long. And then we have another pullback long. And after that, another pullback. Okay, no problem. I'll bank some profit. I can take another trade. I can take another trade. I can take another trade. So I can maximize my potential. So that's what we in intraday full-time trading. So this is what exactly we do it. We explain, look at the bigger picture, what's happening here as a technical, and look at the fundamental, the news is coming. If this news is good and bad, based on that, look for the opportunity and then, take the maximum benefit. So in terms of defining as a full-time, as a part-time, this is what we train people. This is what you can, if you know what trading in MyQFX, if you're trading any other platform, you need to consider all the elements. So select your strategy based on that and then stick into it, right? But in our platform, you can see we watch in a high time frame and shorter time frame. We give them flexibility for each trader, even you are trading as a part-time or as a full-time. So let's move to another one. So once you select the strategy, okay, I like this strategy because as a part-time, if you open any pair, let's talk about the Euro USD. Okay, if you look at this one, I like this strategy because this is very smooth. Every time when the price green, price come back, start, continue, I'll take a trade, I'll take a trade, I'll take a trade. And this is, you can trade in a few hours or, in a few minutes, make 20, 30 pips, job done. So let's look at the, once you select your strategy, then we look at your risk management plan. This is very, very important, right? So in risk management, this is industry standards, right? So you say risk per trade, 1 to 2% of your capital per trade, stop loss and take profit, define exit level for every trade, risk to reward ratio, aim to at least 1 to 2 or higher, leverage management, use reasonable leverage, avoid over leveraging, daily weekly loss limit, set a maximum per day and per week. So even if you are, a part-time trader trading a couple of hours, or if you are trading as a full-time as an intraday trader, you have to define your stop loss limits, right? It's a very important. Okay. What we have done it here is, if as a full-time trader, as I said to you, discipline is the key. So what we have done in our platform, we said, okay, you cannot lose more than 200 pips a day, because if you do it, system will not allow you to trade. So for example, if you look at here, this is my 200 pips, my limit. So we already defined, for example, if I want to take a short trade here, the price is coming down. And if I want to take a short trade here, let's suppose I put my stop loss 50 pips. I'm talking about it as an intraday trader. If I take a full-time, if I take a short trade here, you can see here my limits, 50 pips is reduced to, is gone from my 200 pips. So I have only 100 pips, 150 pips to lose. So if the trader, the full-time I'm talking about it, if the trader lose this one, and system will accept it. Like for example, let's suppose if I want to make a 200 pip stop loss, I want to open another position here, and you can see, sorry, your limit has been reached for today. You cannot trade. You have to be within the limit. So for example, if I said anyone, let's say 15 pips stop loss and take a trade here, then you can see a 15 pips is lost. So this is what we have defined as a full-time trader in our platform. But as an intraday trader, as a part-time trader, if you want to trade, based on the information you provide, we can set your limit. So for example, you said, based on the you decided, I don't want to lose anything. If I lose 20 pips, I'm out. I don't want to trade anymore. So we can set up your limits, 20 pips a day. So if you lose 20 pips, you won't be able to trade, because here we have forced our trader to be a discipline, right? But here in a screen here where we explain here, this is the industry standard. Even if you are not trading MyQFX, if you are trading any other platform, so you have to set your limits. So you cannot lose your, more than that. In our platform, for the practice, we have given them 200 pips, but technically we don't give them 200 pips of loss every day. So once they practice, then we said, okay, we specialize 1 or 2 pairs, set us your limit. So once they set up the limits, you will not be able to lose it. We have put in our platform, and as for the user as well, because this is very, very important, because when you trading it, especially the retail trader, this is one of the element, because you are not accountable to anybody. When you're trading it, sometimes you make emotional decisions or irrational decisions, and that's end up into the disaster. So that's why, based on that user research and everything, we have implemented in our system, you cannot lose daily this much pips, end of stop. So again, so once you trading, even if you're trading as a couple of hours or as a full time, you must have this risk management plan. If my stop loss hit, I'm not going to trade. And if my profit target hit, I'm job done. I don't want to trade anything else. To be honest, because I can share you a couple of my stories with the trader, because it's very important when you find a plan which fits with your personality, then stick into it. Because in this business, when you start making profit, the greediness comes, and then over trading comes, and then start losing it. Because I know one of my student, and she basically started learning trading, and she said, like, I just want to trade. I don't have any time for whole day. I go to office 10 o'clock. I leave my home 9:30. So can I trade? I said yes, because she's living in London. So I said, okay, no problem. Because 7:30 I come online. So I said, what time you wake up? So 7 o'clock. I said, no, wake up 6 o'clock, get ready for office and everything. Breakfast done, 7 o'clock, 7:30, come online, see my analysis. And if you make 20 pips, 30 pips a day, and then job done. So then close it, then don't look at home. Just go to your job and work. So of course, a couple of months after practice, he be able to make some, 20 pips a day. And later on, after a couple of months, she said to me, Ashraf, I want to trade as a full-time. So I'm planning to leave my job. And I said, okay. So what's your plan? I said, I'm probably going to quit my job and trading as a full-time. So I said to him, don't quit your job, just take a holiday and trade as a full-time and see the results. So when she take a holiday a month and start as a full-time, instead of making 20 pips, she started losing pips because greediness came. And she basically trading, over trading. And I said to her, listen, go back to your job. And if you don't like your job, find any other job or do the charity job, but stick to that area, that time frame that you make 20 pips a day or 30 pips a day, job done, stick into it. So this is very important when you're making a risk management plan. You have to make a risk management plan based on your trading style. And if you're just trading a couple of hours, so stick into it. If you make 20 pips loss, alas, no problem. We have another day to come. If you're a full-time trader, you make okay, my target, if I lose 60 pips or 100 pips a day, I'm job done. I'm not going to be trading extra. Or if my target hit, I close it and do something else. But in order for trading, it's very important that by the end of the week, this is what we look at. By end of the week, you should have positive week, even if you have a 1 day or 2 day losing, but the rest of the day you should accumulate it. Your positive portfolio should be in positive. So you need to be in a discipline and trade in this way. Because the problem with the retail trader, when they start making money, they get out of their plans. So your plan is here in here. If you stick into that, okay, this much percentage, I want to increase my portfolio, and then you stick into it, then you will see the good result. But if you're thinking, okay, I make this, good pips, I can trade a bit more and make more money, it doesn't work like that. So it's very important. You have to have a proper risk management plan, and they need to stick into that plan. Okay, so the trading time and session is very important. You have to align your trading with these time frame is very important, because you can only trade when there is a trade in the market. You cannot trade when you want to trade. So you need to see it, which time frame is good, suitable for you in order to take the maximum advantage. So my favorite one when the New York Open, because at that time I can also take advantage of London Open, and plus the new. That's why you can see here London Open is most liquid, and then New York is a highly volatility. Asian session is slower movement. So identify which time frame you are suitable for you. And if you look at here in our analysis, in our charting system, if you look at here, we also mention here, you can see here the time zone, New York session is open, all the other session is closed. We provide that information just in order to our trader to be a discipline when they are trading into it. It's very important. Okay, so next is, let's look at the psychology and discipline. Right. So maintaining a trading journal or performance review, stick to the plan, avoid revenge trading, control emotions, fear, greed, overconfidence, take a break after the losses, because most of the information is already given into my previous webinar, but I'm just going to give you information here when things comes to the discipline, how we can organize yourself, how you can accountable yourself, whether you are a discipline or not. In order to that, you must have the trading journal. So in our platform, we have whatever profit you make it. Let's suppose if I want to close my trade here, right, and whatever profit I make it, my PNL is coming here. If I click on this one, this is this demo account. So if I see it, I can see my performance, how well I was doing it. And if I click on this one, this is my entry, this is my exit. Okay, so I took an entry. Did I take a correct entry? So you can ask your question to yourself. I don't think so, because I should be taking my short trade here when the price was breaking this resist support level. So I should take my trade here instead of here, because the price has already come here, because the price moves in waves. So for example, if I want to take a short trade here, then I should not be taking here. I should be taking when the price come back and continue. That's give me the high probability trade. So this trade, why I've taken it, Then I decide, oh, probably I thought I missed this opportunity. Based on that, I've taken this trade. Okay, so what you have to do is just get here and give this trade a note here. That's emotional trading, fear of missing opportunity. I've taken this trade. So in terms of general, all of your trading general is here, which you can analyze it. You can see here, how was your performance, why you're not doing good, and which trade is you find, most profitable. So in terms of general and avoiding over revenge, all that trade isn't been in the MyQFX platform, where you can categorize your trades, and then you look at, you have taken the right decisions, why, some of the trade is going losses, what's the reason behind it. You can categorize all of your trades. Trading journal is very important. So we provide all that information in the platform, so you don't have to basically write down, because each trade you open it, system automatically take the screenshot of your trade. This is the entry. And when you close it, system automatically take the screenshot of your closing trade. Then you go back and see it. Okay, I think this pullback trades, whenever I take it, is more profitable. I think I need to stick into those kind of trades. So trading journal is very important. It helps you to align your psychology and discipline. So you don't need somebody to tell you, okay, this is wrong trade, this is right trade. You can go in your trading journal and you can pick up your screenshot and see it, why I've made a loss and which one is doing good. So that's another beauty of MyQFX platform. Okay. Then backtesting and optimization. Back up your strategy and historical data, demo trade before going live, optimize based on the performance. Okay. So let's look at the, here when you do, because as I said to you, once you create an account, automatically we give you 200 pips stop loss. So it means you can keep practicing it, even if you're losing it, doesn't matter, because as mentioned here, psychology and discipline, we don't put any pricing here that you lose so much dollar, no, because you just lose the pips. Reason why we just focus on the pips in the platform based on the psychology point of view, what we are trying to achieve just making a pips. We are trying to achieve our decision-making capability and trying to improve our decision-making skill. Because once you make a lot of pips, it means you understood when to get into the market, when to get out in the market. So once you develop this skill, right, then it means, okay, you have understood how the price moves and how to react it. And then second stage comes with the money management, will be train you how you can convert your own pips into the money. You can attach once I master, let's say example here, this is just demo trading as the mega 33 pips. And if you click on this one in June, making a good, nice pips, all these pips. Okay, I'm doing very good, perfectly fine. I know when to get in, I know when to get out, right? And now I want to, make these pips into the dollar. So then, of course, we give you the training, and also in settings, if you have a QBN global account, and so you can or request your IDs, we can give you this information. You can choose the lot size, or if you have MT5 account, you can just put the account number and lot size. Once we approved it, then if you open any trade here, it will automatically instantly go to your live account. And then there's another icon is going to come here, which is called FCC. You funded account, your own account. Click on it. You can see if you make 20 pips, 30 pips, you can see how much pips you have made it, how much money you have made it. So step by step, how much we checking it. So here, when you're talking a backup, back test is here, you can do all of your tests here. You can see here, okay, how the trading works, and you test everything. Once you make a lot of pips, I normally, in my traders, my students, I always tell them, I need a 300 pips. You need to make it in 15 trading days. Means that within the 15 trading days, I want to see if you make 300 plus pips. So it means you are qualified to get the, trade with a live account. We don't look at even sometime market is good. Even some traders even make a one day, they can make a 300 pips. We don't look at gambling in 15 trading days. What we look at patience, consistency, and discipline. So this is what we look at. So these are the things, as I said to you, these are the industry standard we have implemented in MyQFX platform for the students. So once you're confident, then you can move it into the, to the real account. Okay, let's move to another one, which is the trading tools and resources. Okay, so one of the tool which I mentioned you here, which is the, so one of the tool we mentioned about the MyQFX platform. So now there are other tools also available, and which is the free of cost, which you can use it, which is called a trading view. In trading view, you can do the chart analysis. You can do also alerts, price alerts. Forex Factory, you can go and news and events. You can, find out which news is coming, and MT4, MT5. That's another platform, which is QBN Global, also give you, these platforms, and they have an amazing web portal platform. You can do it. An expert advisor, which is basically used in MT4 and MT5. Okay, so let's talk about this trading view and the Forex Factory. how you can basically plan things accordingly in terms of either you're a part-time trader or either you as a full-time trader. So if you look at the trading view, which is I analyze this every single day because we are a full-time trader. So as you can see here, this is beautiful art. And this is basically, we explain each and every single day what sort of price action is being developed, what are the opportunities is developing it. Here you can, go to different time frame. If you want to go in 15 minutes, 4 hours and daily, weekly, you can do it, And amazingly, even if you don't have the access of TradingView, you can also use MyQFX platform. Let me share with you guys. So if you go, sorry, let's look at the goal here. So if I want to go here, this is the, 4-hour chart. But if you really want to go in trading view, you just click on the TV on the right hand side. You can also go to see the trading view charts. And if you're comfortable with it, you can trade with it. You can select the time frame, 1 hour, what kind of candlestick pattern is developed. Here you can do the like 4-hour chart or 1-hour chart. Here you can do the 30 minutes or 1-minute charts, and then you can and even you can open up positions from here too, right? So this is amazing tool in terms of trading view. This is what we use it. And the best thing we use it, the way I use it, for example, I'm expecting some price action here. So when the price gonna hit, there might be a possibility of a short trade here, counter short trade. The way we did here, the line we did here, with the reason behind, we mentioned here, this is the price previously respected. Now, when this price gonna hit, maybe I'm not in front of the computer and I want to basically look at this. This is when the price gonna come here. I can put my alert here. So you can also set alert here. When the price gonna come, I should get alert here. And then of course I'm busy on the walk. When the price is gonna hit this level, I will be getting alert. Then I look at my system and say, okay, let's see here what's happening here. Pound dollar, is there any short? Yes, the short opportunities is developing it. Okay, I don't think so. I'm going to be only taking a short trade here when the price is going to break any recent low. So if the price is still above, I'm not interested. So I'll wait for that. So as soon as the price break, give us the confirmation, then I'll be looking at counter short trade here. So this is one of the tool, trading view, you can use it, which we use every single day, and we give them information. If you look at here, the pound dollar, and the gold, we mentioned when the price was here, we said like the price is struggling into it, and we explain now get ready for the short trade here. Why we say that? Because we analyze the market. We say the price has developed and this pattern. What do you call for this pattern? We call a rising wedge. I said that's given the early sign of the gold to be down. So I said, okay, when we should be getting it. So we said, okay, this is the pattern, we have it, head and shoulder pattern, price nicely broken. I said, guys, now take a short trade here around this level and look for long here. And the price will come. I said, now most likely price gonna go up. Even the price might gonna break this high too, right? So we have this impulsive. So we use this tool. You can use it, and you can. To be honest, you can create a free account for that. But if you are a member of MyQFX platform, you can get that in charts here. So as a full-time trader, I'm looking at opportunity to short, long here, short here. So what I do, I put alerts, right? Or I basically, put lines here and see the price is going to come here. And then I look for the opportunity accordingly in MyQFX platform. And then top of that, I can also see my analyst, what he is talking about. If everything is alignment, I'll jump into the trade and take the opportunity. Part-time trader, you can also do it. And it's very straightforward. You can also create an alert when the price comes here, or when you're jumping into the trade, you see that when the price is coming in this level or any support and resistance level, and look at for the intraday, if the strategy allow you to take it, to short trade here, you know, like this one strategy, okay, is allowing me to take another short trade here, I'll take it. But again, you need to, this time, you know, a new options is about to close. But if I already have taken a short trade here, so I'm not going to jump into another trade here, right? So I look at, you know, the high time frame, major support and resistance, and make it plan accordingly. So this is one of the free platform. You can go and practice it. And another one which we mentioned here is the Forex Factory. Forex Factory, what we do it basically, you can see all these news is coming. I normally basically go filter it. I just go filter it and say, okay, I don't need a low impact news, just need a medium and high impact news. When I click on this one, I can see, okay, when this news is about to come, you know, you can put alert into your mobile phone just 10 minutes, 15 minutes before this news. You jump into the trade and see here if the news is coming, what the data is telling us is a positive, negative, and then based on that, you can see the opportunity. So then you need to understand how to read this data is very important. What kind of information is this and how that's going to make impact to the industry? So click on this one, you can read that information, and that's going to help you when the data is released. So be careful. Sometimes it's very tricky. Why I'm saying it tricky, like you can see this data is coming here. This was the data, and this was the data is forecasted. Analyst forecasted this data is going to, but actual the data when you release this one. So you have to combine both here and here as well, because sometimes forecasted and the data is negative based on the forecasted, but actually is the positive based on the previous one. So you will see, okay, it's the green, the market should go up, but the market is going down, or the market should go down, but it's going up. How this has happened? Don't get confused. So it means you're going to have to understand how to read this news and what impact is going to make it. And when you click on this one, you can also see the previous data when the data is released, you know, and how the market is here. So in nutshell, this information is free for the retail trader. You must, you know, understand how the news to read this news and how that's going to make impact, right? So it's a very important. But in MyQFX platform, we already take all this information through APIs, through our AI, and bring it here. So you can see here the 5 news is coming in a day, what time is coming according to my time. Or when, as a trader, when this news is about to come, 10 minutes or 15 minutes prior to, you know, prior to this news, we get alert here. Guys, news is coming in a few minutes. Be careful, right? So because we have kept this information, because as a tool for the professional traders, very important for them. News is very crucial. So the system gives them alert. The news is about to come. So make sure you manage your position accordingly, right? And second thing, you can see a market news update. We also have this information because our AI scan any information which is might going to help to the, or is related to the industry. That information's jump here. So for example, Trump, this is new something who's telling us that Trump reiterated the tariff will go on the external goods on the April 2. So who's telling us what this news is about to? So any analyst is giving some information. We get that information here, right? So, and you can read it, how this news is going to make an impact. So you up to date with the industry, what's happening in the industry. Any news about to come, you can come here. But if you don't have the access of MyQFX platform, you can go into the Forex Factory and get that information. Another platform which is called like MT5 and MT4, that's basically you can download for MyQB Global. You can create an account and you can get that accounts and you can basically practice on this one. So in nutshell, like, you know, we have basically this platform. In this platform, we have kept all the information which is required as a trader. So here, basically, this platform is both useful for the trading couple of hours or trading as a full time. It has everything as a trader required. Once the trader once they practice, we always telling them to basically don't jump into all these pairs. You have to be specialized into your take one or two pairs. My favorite pair is pound dollar, pound yen, and sometimes is euro USD. So how we analyze the market today and how the market is performed. We also broadcast that information in MyQFX YouTube channel. So when you have a time, if you're not QFX member, so at least you can join in MyQFX YouTube channel. And here, if you click here, so MyQFX, so you can see here we have every single day, we broadcast that information, how we analyze the market, and how we help our traders to squeeze amazing profit. So like just before this webinar, I broadcast this information, explain each and everything in the real time, and how the market is basically, behaved it, and how we explain our trader to squeeze it. But all this analysis has been given here, like we have mentioned, to look for another pullback. So you should be taking a practice here. So in nutshell, if you want to learn in trading, and if you want to practice, and if you know how it works, join QFX platform and keep practicing it. And and the most important thing is we provide the training twice a day with the live analysis, through the live analysis. So basically what you have to do is just come on, keep practicing it. Once you see, okay, I am producing consistency result, then you have two options. One, you can say, okay, I want to trade as a full-time trader. We can also arrange funds for you, trading funds, or if you want to trade with your own funds, most welcome. This system is completely compatible with the QBN global brokerage. You can open an account, you make pips here, and you can make money on the QBN broker side. All right, so that's basically that's it for now. We have 10 minutes left. But in nutshell, this platform you will get in terms of training and coaching free of cost, which through the live analysis. So you can keep practicing it, and you can keep going through all this analysis. Look at, for example, let's suppose if you say this morning, what Ashraf said about the pound dollar and where the market is now, right? So we explain these things. We explain, okay, so like yeah, so we explain this, all this price action here, and then you can see, okay, this is what Ashraf said, and look at the market right now, what's happening here. Okay, so when you see somebody is doing every single day and you watch it and you analyze it, so technically you're getting understanding of the price action, and at the end you can practice at the same time. And when you see, okay, you're producing good results, then most welcome, be a funded trader or trade with your own funds. All right, so 10 minutes. I'm happy to take questions. Any questions related to trading or anything trading plan, I want you to ask questions. I'm more than happy to help you. Okay, so anyone, any questions? All right, so next week we're gonna be explaining about the market, how we analyze the market this week and the upcoming opportunities in terms of learning point of view. We have, I think in all of my previous webinars, I've covered most of the things. I think that's pretty enough. Yeah, I think enough for you guys to start practicing in MyQFX platform. how to use this platform in an academy section. You can go through all this platform introduction. We have the resources. This is FX More Trading Strategy, which is I mentioned for the part-time and the full-time trader, which we explain the strategy, which you can use this strategy, make a couple of pips. If you see the prices alignment according to that, you can go through every day, every week, this strategy, and that's going to help you. And the pattern cheat sheet, which is I explained, you don't have to remember it every day. You have to look at every day. Like, I just mentioned to you about the goal. This is the rising wedge. We were expecting is going to come down. It came down, and we explained that day. So you can basically see it how we analyze, and the chart candlestick pattern cheat sheet. We have all that information is here, right? And most of the information which we have provided, these are the freely available. Trust me, all of them is freely available on the YouTube. Habits of wealthy traders, you can put on the YouTube, you'll find this information. I put this information just for my traders. Please go through, or you can go through in the YouTube and you can do it, because to be honest, the thing is, all that information is provided here. The advanced smart money concept, we've provided all this training material. Most of the training materials is from the third party, but the key important thing is a practical, is a very important reason why I'm saying it. Because once we build this system in a way where we build the system, because most of the institutions, they are providing a theoretical information, which is right, but not effective. Meaning in terms of, you cannot teach other people, just read this book or watch this YouTube video and you can be a good swimmer. It cannot be a good swimmer. You must have to be with this, in a swimming pool and see it with the instructor and be, and then you're going to learn it. So this is basically, in terms of MyQFX platform, is a swimming pool for us, where you see every day how the analyst is analyzing the market. At the same time, you can keep practicing it and you can analyze it, your trading according to your analysis. You can see what works, what doesn't work, why something is not working, why something is working. So this is the area where you can practically learn and develop your skill. All right, so interesting. So I am getting some questions, okay? So I'm going to be taking some questions, okay? All right, so, okay, Roberto, good afternoon. Ashraf, congratulations for such a masterful. Like, what is the most suitable time from New York time to operate from South America? Okay, so first of all, New York open until close, there's a volatility in the market. That's what we mentioned here. You can see here is we mentioned here. Let me do it. See. It's a very good question. You can see a New York session is high volatile, right? So the whole New York session is amazing, because that's when the New York open, that's my favorite time until the London close. So that's basically my time. The way you should be aligning it, New York session, most of the news sometime comes in the New York session, especially the dollar one, right? Like for example, this one. So if you look at, this is what I set up my time according to my London time. So basically you can set up your time accordingly. Based on that, when you see there is a news coming on those time, just after this news, 5-10 minutes, you will find some amazing opportunities in the market, right? And the best thing is you can do is, if you can make it at the New York Open, that would be fantastic. If not, then there's three opportunities I'm going to tell you on, especially for the New York session. One is when the New York session is open. So that's 1 p.m. At the moment, right? 1 p.m. is a London time. So you can adjust your time, because that's the New York session is open. Then the second chance comes like 2:30 p.m. London time. Why? Because this is the opening bell. It's a New York session is open. New York Stock Exchange is open. Because when the New York session is open, there's a volume comes in the market. The money basically, flows. So that's why I analyze the market exactly 2 p.m., just half an hour before the news, before the stock exchange open. Then we have then we have 5 o'clock p.m. London time is London close. So after that, we have slow market 5 to 6 o'clock. Why? Because at that time, the New York traders, they go for lunch break. So you don't see any volatility unless if there's a news, that's different story. From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I'm talking about the London time. So you can figure out your timing, okay? So that's basically called a New York session close, right? So at this time, we can see here the traders back into the ship, and either they are managing positions or closing positions, and that you can see some volatility in the market, right? So this is what we call the journey of New York Open in general. That's the one area, but I'm not sure what's the time in South America now. So that's the one opportunity you can take it. Second opportunity is here, like I believe in your evening time or night time, right? Or evening time. Look at the session of which is called 11 p.m. London time, and that's Tokyo Exchange Open and the Australian. So at that time, in the evening of your time, you will find opportunity in yen pair or Aussie dollar or Kiwi dollar. So you can plan it accordingly. Okay, if this is the like whole day you are working, you came home late night and open just a couple of hours, so then look for these pairs for the opportunities, right? So this is I'm talking about the timing based, right? How the market works. But if you can align with this timing with the news, then you can have an extra advantage. It means like you can see here, let me talk about the whole week of analysis. You can see here, you can see a GDP data is coming, and that's the quarterly, and it's been increased. Let's see here. You can see good for the currency. So you can see I can align, okay, this time, let's pause in my South America, my timing is around by 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock p.m. or 8 o'clock or 9, whatever time. So I say, okay, no problem. I can come and see it. What if there's any opportunity come this one after news release, or when Trump is coming 2 a.m. This is London time. Of course, this is the evening time for the night time for the New York session. So you can align this timing with your time frame and keep in mind this time structure, which is I just mentioned you about the New York, and then you can align this opportunity, and then you can see okay which time you can do it. But technically, the whole New York open session, there's an opportunity, and the timing I just mentioned to you. Just watch this webinar again, and look for the opportunity accordingly. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's look at the another question. So interesting question is coming here. Okay, so let's look at the. Okay, thank you so much, Mark. Right, thank you so much. You're welcome, my friend Judy. Excellent. Okay, we have another arbitrary that's I believe in Spanish, so it doesn't matter. I can Google it, and let's see here if I can. I can open next time. I'm going to open here, so at least I can see. Okay, so the operation of the previous day on Friday have been low. Coincidentally, on Fridays, of course, the markets change, but it is constantly on the Friday, taking into account that the month was wonderful. My specific question is the result of the 2 previous week on Friday. To be honest, I still don't understand what is your question, but your question is the results of the 2 previous week. Yes, so the 2 previous week was like, if you look at here, that's the 2 weeks of the data, basically. If you look at here, the week, it depends on the what do you call it, which specific pair you're talking about, which instrument you're talking about pound, gold, or what. But I can tell you the gold here, or if you want to talk about the pound weekly basis. So you can see here, this is one candle is basically is a 1 week. So you can see here, based on that, we can see here, we haven't seen, because we are intraday trader. What does it mean in intraday traders? Means basically that's what I'm saying. Swing trading, for example, somebody is taking from position from here to here and taking a long hand and keep holding a couple of days. We are intraday traders, so we just like it. Even here up and down information, volatility we have seen, the market was struggling up and down, and we have squeezed amazing pips on this one. So last 2 weeks, you can see, if you want to analyze the last 2 weeks, this is the way we look at it. And we can see the market is, you can see last 2 weeks, we can see the market based on the weekly basis point of view, the market hasn't developed any kind of strong momentum, right? But now this week, the price is developing in a very strong bullish momentum. But keep in mind, this current candle is not finished. We're only going to define whether it's going to be bull or bear when this candle is going to close. This might be another rejection, and then price might going to continue downside. The reason why I'm saying I'm looking for the previous price action, you can see here the price, the strong body of bearish, this one, that might be if price develop another spike here, then we are expecting continuation. If the candle close above this one, that give me the strong bullish engulfing candle. That's a sign of continuation. So the last 2 weeks, we haven't seen any volatility in terms of weekly basis, but being an intraday, we manage an amazing profit. If you look at all of my analysis in the YouTube channel, we've been long, we've been short here. So I hope that makes sense. I hope this answer, but you need to be very specific in terms of question. Okay, if you have to choose 2 or 3 pairs to operate from South America, which ones would you recommend? Okay. Right, so South America, I believe is Colombia, right? So first of all, I really need to know the time difference.
I think Colombia is 5 hours behind. I'm not 100% sure, because I think when Phil does the call and it's 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock in some parts, but in Colombia, I think he says it's 2 o'clock in the morning, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think it's 5 hours behind us in the UK.
Okay, so what time is going to be now there? It's going to be morning? Yep. So it's Colombia. Okay, let's look at Colombia.
It's 2 o'clock right now in Colombia, 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Okay, afternoon. Oh, so
They're
that,
behind, you
okay,
see.
yeah,
They are
okay, got
behind
it.
for 5 hours.
Got it. So for you, it depends from Colombia. If you really want, it depends when if it's specific, like if you're talking about the Colombia morning, you can take the advantage from the New York Open. Trust me, because that's the best time. Like for example, even if I'm a part-time, if you wake up 7 o'clock in the Colombia in the morning, so you can see easily, you can take the advantage from the New York opening easily, very easily. But if you are free in the evening, nighttime, definitely you can take the advantage from the Asian market when they open it. So in nutshell, for you need to be more focused into the when if you're trading in the morning, 7 o'clock in your time, then I would say at that time the London is still open, because London just closed, I think, 1 hour before. So you still have opportunities to trade pound dollar and pound yen. Euro yen is a highly volatile, and the gold, of course, gold is volatile too. But you're gonna have to understand, you need to trade and find which pair you think is suitable for your your personality. but these pairs have a lot of opportunities. And the pound yen, dollar yen, euro yen, Aussie dollar and Kiwi dollar, you can also trade in your evening time when you finish everything just before go to bed, just say a couple of hours, see it, you can find that opportunity. So these are the pairs. You know, if I was there, I would definitely take advantage. Just a couple of hours in the morning, job done, and then rest of the day. Colombia is a nice place. I like it. The timing is good, you know. Just trade a couple of hours in the morning, the whole day you can enjoy. That's very good. Okay, so we are all wonderful, and thank you for your show.
Lots of
Thank you, Dr.
positive
K.
praise for you, Ashraf Noor. Grateful, thankful.
Uh,
I can see some
okay,
that I need to
uh,
translate.
we have amazing QBN family. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Dr. K. Dr. KP is my inspiration, right? Whenever I see it, I feel young. You know, I said, okay, still trust me, you know. So, okay, one of the eight, okay, of the 8 hours New York. So, okay, which are the best 3 hours for you if you want to make a daily routine? Okay, 8 hours of the New York City. What are the best 3 hours for you if we want to make a daily? The best 3 hours for the New York timing is the New York opening, and you will find out 8:30 when the New York Exchange open. At that time, volume comes in the market because New York Exchange is one of the biggest exchange in the world. When that open, you will see huge opportunity comes. So if you are in Colombia and if you focus on those specific hours, like 3 hours at the New York Open, trust me, you will find opportunity. You can go and you can check it, you know. Even here, you know, we had amazing volatility. If you look at the pound yen, we had this nice beautiful short trade here. Like we had, let me explain to you all the analysis we had. Look, the New York Exchange open, what happened after that? We had it, this one, okay. New York Exchange open, we had this beautiful short trade, and after that we had amazing short trades on all the yen pair. Like give you an example, we have, this is, you can see here the New York open. If you look at the timing, you can see here, this is the UK 2 p.m. time, right? And you can see a nice volatility market, nicely come back here. So all the pairs, if you look at here based on your selection, you will find the opportunity. As I said to you, like 5 to 6 o'clock, you can see the market is not moving up. Yeah, when the New York Exchange, when the 5 o'clock London time to 6, the market basically gets slower because the New York traders are going into the lunch break. Okay, so let's look at the another questions quickly. Judithan, okay, how many seconds is the best to execute the buy and sell when signal is given? Okay, so right, so how many seconds is the best? Seconds, to be honest, the thing is like, so in terms of seconds, the thing is, there is no as specific answer for that. When is the best time to execute? The reason why I'm saying it, you have to practice it and find out when you think this is the best time. When, I'll give you an example here. Let's say, I'll give you an example here, like, when you see this, look at, first of all, this is at the moment is the market is a bit slow now. So let's look at the gold. Let's see if even gold is a bit slow now. Okay. So first of all, there is not a specific time-based execution. It's all, trading should be based on the strategy-based, you know, decision making. So for example, let's suppose if I want to take a trade here, let's suppose I just open it. So where I'm going to be taking a trade here, where should be, I should be taking a trade here. So here, what I'm expecting here is that this is, I can see here, this is analyzed because this is what we call the support level. You can see the price nicely respected here, and price also respected this area, but I can see here the price develop another pattern here. So what I'm looking here is, as a trader, what I'm looking here, I'm going to be there's a two-way of trading, you know. For the safest way, I want to see it if the price break one of these structure, after the breakout, price come back and give me the confirmation that the price want to continue to the downside, then I'm going to take a trade here. That's the safest way for me to take a trade here. Same here, price break and give us the confirmation. Now, if the price, this is called a safest way. Aggressive way, as soon as the price break, I'll take a trade here. Strategy based is if the price is going to be touching here, you can see here, price is retesting it in continuation. So let's suppose if I'm going to be taking a trade here, so you know, let's suppose if I'm going to be taking trade here, so depends on my strategy and plan. Look, I'm going to be taking a short trade here. I'm going to make a 15 pips stop loss. If the price hit, I'm out. If the price make a 10, 15 pips profit, I'm out, right? So when you're taking at this type of trades, and that has nothing to do with the second and time based. That is based on the price action based. So if the price is going to break above this level, then I'm out. If the price is going to break this low level, I can hold it and make some profit. So the decision has to be execution trade, should be not based on the time base, should be based on the strategy and the plan base. Look, the trade is going in my favor. You know, I can keep enjoying it. And then when the price go a bit further, I can put my break even, or I can take some profit. So that's the way you should be, you know, taking a trade. Like here, I cannot say, okay, how many seconds I'm going to be doing it, because price moves in waves. See, it might going to take like a couple of move waves and then come back here. It take 5 minutes, it take 2 minutes, it take 3 minutes, or it takes like, you know, 10 minutes, depends on that. But I'm going to be taking a trade here when the price comes here, or at least it's going to make 15 pips, I'm out, or profit, or if it's make a 15 pips minus, I'm out. So it has to be based on the price based, price action based, or the strategy based. I hope that I answered the question. All right, let's move into another one quickly. Wow, so I love it, man. The people asking question. Okay, so the appropriate window would be, Roberto, is from 12:30 to, yeah, no, not 12:30. Yeah, it's talking about the London time, 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. No, it should not be. You should make it, let's say, 1:30 p.m. to London time, because 2:30 is the New York Exchange Open. And after that, the volume comes in the market. So because New York Exchange 2:30 open, after that, the market started. That's why I come 2 p.m. online. But I would recommend, if you really want to trade in that specific time, then come 1 p.m. to at least 3:30 p.m. That's the best time you can find some volatility in the market. Yeah, the London time, yeah. So that's the best time. Okay, so okay. All right, so I think there's a question is from the trading school. This question is from Spain Europe group, who think they bought a fixed income system, 10% monthly. It is with everyone that our system never pays a fixed amount, that we always obtain result, good and bad, but the real and based on this, the profit are distributed. Yeah, that's right. Okay, got it. Right, so 5 hours difference. Okay, thank you. All right, the operation of the previous day, Friday. Okay, got it. Thank you so much for the translation. Okay,
That was me. Because I wanted to figure out what he's saying.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. London time. Yeah, that's because 4 p.m. I close my session day. Trust me. At 4 p.m. I close. I come 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. If you want to come, you can come. Look in front of you. This is the trade we've been taking it, and look, 11 pips is coming. The only trading is all about patience and discipline. Trust me. We provide all that information. Okay, guys. Any other questions? If you have it, this is a chance to ask question. Okay. So okay. Let's decide, apart from the market updates and everything. And next week we're gonna go a little bit we're gonna discuss more about how we analyze the market, you know, In platform, what is the breakout strategy? What does it mean consider banking some profit? What does it mean consider tightening your stop loss or move your stop loss to the break even? What is that? So at least you give her complete information. So how we basically align the MyQFX platform with the three things, which is I mentioned in my first webinar: price action, price action, three things: price structures, behavior, and the pattern. How we analyze the market. What does it mean for that? If you come and you this analysis, how should we reacting into this analysis? So I'm going to go in more detail about the MyQFX analysis, how you can, beside all of your strategy, whatever you're doing it, how you can take maximum benefit with our analysis. This is what we're going to do it in next webinar. Is it clear, Shazia?
Yep, it's noted. The poster's already being made for the next one.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, evening, whichever part of the world you are. It was nice talking to you guys. Feel free in next webinar. If you have any questions or anything, if you really want to start your journey in the beginning, have no idea where to start, feel free ask this question. I'm more than happy to help you guys. We really want to be a benefit to all of the QBN family.
Thank
All
you.
right, guys. Okay.
Ashraf.
Okay, Shazi, I'm going.
Everybody. And as you're the host, you can end the call. Looking forward to
All
seeing
right.
you all. Bring everybody along that you know next week, same time, same place. Have a lovely
All
week.
right. Okay. Bye-bye.